Good afternoon, my dear students. This is our maths class. So, in today's class, you will see the subset. So, the topic is subset. Already I explained the subset. Subset is nothing but every element of the subset is the element of the full set. That one is the subset. It's a part only. Subset is the part. Sixth sum. If P is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and Q is equal to 2, 3, 4 and R is the set of 4, 5, 8, then which of the following statements are true? So some statements will be there. You will check and the statement is true or false, you will write. P is the subset or equal to Q. So subset or equal to Q means first of all you will see P and Q. So every P is the smaller set compared to the Q because Q is the bigger set because P is the subset, but it's also equal to also. But you see the P set is the biggest set, Q set is the smallest. So every P is not in the Q set. So every P is the subset means every P element will be in Q. But it's not a true statement. So it's a false. The next one, Q is the subset or equal to R. So Q and R you will see 2, 3, 4. But all the 2, 3 is not there in R. So it's also the false statement. The next R is the subset or equal to P. So R is the subset or equal to P. So you will see R having 4, 5, 8. You see in the P set all the 4, 5, 8 the 3 element in the P also. So it's R is the subset or equal to P. Its statement is true. The next one, P is subset or equal to R. So P is subset or equal to R means all the P element in R means no. So it's some elements are not in R. So it's a false statement. P is equal to Q. That means it's a equal statements means so both set having the number of cardinal number is same and number of elements also same, but P and Q means the number of term is not there and the elements are also not equal. So it's a false statement. Q is equivalent to R. This symbol is termed as equivalent. Equivalent means already you know that equivalence means the two set having the cardinal number same means the set is equivalent. So you see the Q and R, number of term Q means 3 element in the Q and 3 element in the R. So cardinal number is same. So this having 3 element, this having 3 element. But elements are not same means it's not bother about that because the equivalent means only the cardinal number is same. So it's a true statement. The last Q is equal to R. So it's a equal means Q and R is not equal because 2, 3, 4 is not equal to 4, 5, 8. So it's also the false statement. The next one, seventh sum, find the subsets of the following. So already I explained the subset. Subset is nothing but it's a part of the whole set or equal to the same set. So this one is the subset. So you see this. A set is equal to 4, 8. This is the set A. This is the biggest set. So you will find the subset of the set A. So subsets of A is equal to the first one. Already I explained that the note is every empty set is the subset of any set. So any set you take, empty is the one of the subset of every set. So first one is subset of A is empty set. This means empty. The 0 will be cancelled. Means that one is termed as it's an empty set. Comma 4, 8 is the set means singleton set. 4 is the one of the subset of set 4, 8. Because subset means the subset will be is termed in the A. That means the subset will be visible in the set, whole set. The full set is 4, 8. In this 4, 8, 4 is the one of the subset. And then the singleton set 8 is also the one of the subset and equal to the same set. That means 4, 8 is one of the subset. So subset of A is nothing but empty set 4, 8, 4, 8. This is the subset of A. Next one, B having 3 number in the set. So 3, 6, 9 is the B set. So you will find the subset of B is equal to every empty set. Empty set is the one of the subset. So comma. The next one, singleton set 3, 6, 9 is singleton set. And then 3, 6 also the one of the subset. So 3, 6 and 6, 9 also the one of the possible subset. And 3, 9 is the another possible subset. And the last all the number will be in the one of the subset, because subset means it's equal to also the subset. So 3, 6, 9 fully the subset of B. The next one C having 0, 3, 4, 5. So you will find the subset of C is empty set is one of the subset, and singleton 0, singleton 3, singleton 4, singleton 5. So these are also the subset, and then combined is 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, and then 3, 4, 3, 5. The next possible is 4, 5. The next one is 3 number will be taken 0, 3, 4, 0, 3, 5, 0, 4, 5. The next one 3, 4, 5. The last one 0, 3, 4, 5. All the set. So all possible subsets are this one for C. So this is the subset you will write for the whole set. The next one, 8th sum. If P is equal to letters of the word ONE and Q is equal to set letters of the word NONE and R is the set of letters of the word GONE. So then which of the following statements are true and which are false? So you will find the true or false statement. So first of all, you will take the set P is equal to the letters of the word ONE. So O, N, E, Q is equal to N, O, again the N is there. So already I write the N in the Q. So no need to write again. So no repeated number will be right in the set. So only one set will be you write. So one element only you take. So N is the one of the element, O, E. The next one, R is equal to G, O, N, E. So these are the sets. Now P is the subset of Q. First statement is P is strictly subset of Q. Not equal to is there, only strictly subset. So P is the smaller number, Q is the bigger set. So you see the P and Q both are same only. All O is there, N is there, E is there. So all the term will be there in Q. So this is not only the subset, it's equal to also, but only the strictly subset means it's a false statement. Suppose it's equal to means it's true statement, but the P is strictly subset of Q means it's a false statement. Next one, Q is the subset of R. So Q is the subset of R means NOE. So in R having GONE. So R NOE also that. So Q is the smaller set, R is the bigger set. Yes, it's a subset because Q is the subset of R. All the Q having in R. So it's a true statement. And the next one, P is the subset or equal to R. So using the P and R, ONE already in R and ONE fully in R also. So it's a subset and equal to the P is subset of or equal to R. So it's a true statement. The fourth one, P is strictly subset of R. So strictly subset means, yes, it's a subset also, ONE. So ONE is that. Not equal to because they are having G but P having no G is there. So strictly subset means also it's a true statement only. The fifth sum, P is equal to Q, that means equal set. Equal set means what is the condition? So all the elements will be in the second set also. So the two sets having the same number of elements and same elements are there. So P and Q means ONE, NOE. So all the numbers, all the elements are same and number of terms also same. So it's a true statement. In last, Q is equal to R means it's a false statement because Q having NOE but R having extra G is there, but G is not in Q, so it's not an equal set. So it's a false statement. This is the question of 6, 7, 8 sum. So everyone study this. So thank you children to watching the video. Everyone learn the exercise children. Thank you children.